everybody, thank you so much for tuning in this week. This is week 3 or 4, or maybe even entering week 5 of lockdown. They've all blended into one. I don't know what day it is. Where am I? As we're not allowed to go out and spend time with people we know, people we love, friends, family members, whoever, playing music with yourself by recording yourself on your mobile device or on your computer, and then playing a harmony and making a duet with yourself is the new friendship. So today I'm going to teach you guys my very basic cheats, simple way of creating a harmony to any melody that you're playing so that you can kind of harmonize with yourself. You don't need any musical knowledge whatsoever to do this. You just kind of need to recognize the beat, perhaps, in a tune. You need to know how to play tin whistle. I mean, if you can do that, you can do this. That's literally my knowledge. Anyway, let's get started. Now, in order to create a basic harmony for any melody that you're playing, you do need to find out where the beat is, and you need to take that beat note and basically hold it until the next beat. So I'm going to give you an example using Down by the Sally Gardens, which is a tune that I've made a few different versions of with a few different harmonies. So the basic first line of the melody goes like this. So that is our basic main melody. That is what we're trying to harmonize with. So in order to do the most basic harmony that you can do, you're going to take every note on the beat. So for this Sally Gardens tune, we've got down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I did meet. So it's on those beat notes that we're going to choose those notes and hold it. So as you can see on screen here, I have the main melody worked out. I'll now label those beat notes that you can see within that melody. So we've got down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I did meet. So if you were playing along to a metronome, that is where your metronome beat would come in for this tune. So if we take those bass notes and just play them on their own, these beat notes, we've got this. And if we play that along with ourselves, it sounds like this. So by holding those beat notes underneath the main melody, you've created a harmony that goes with the main melody without having to do anything, without having to look at any different notes, work out any complicated musical theory. You've just found the beat in the tune and held those notes underneath. And you have a beautiful sounding little harmony with a little bit of a bass going underneath. Sounds lovely. Now to get into more advanced harmony, you can use something called the circle of fifths. Technical music theory coming up, which I know nothing about. This is the stuff I found out online. So this is the circle of fifths, starting off at the top with a C, G, D, A, E, B, following up the other side with F sharp, D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, F, and all the way back to C. Now, in order to create a harmony with your main melody, using the circle of fifths, you need to move one segment to the right. And in order to do that, moving one segment to the right, you play the note which is indicated one segment to the right of the note of your main melody. So for example, if our main melody and the first 3 notes are D, E, F, we would look at our circle of fifths wheel and we would go from D clockwise one segment to A. We would then go from E, which is our second note, clockwise one segment to B. Then we would go from F sharp, clockwise one section, to D flat. Not all of these notes will be easily reachable on your D key tin whistle because it's a diatonic instrument and it doesn't have all those notes laid out, but you can hit them with cross fingering or half holes. I do have a video on half holes, which I will link up here. You guys can check that out if you don't know how to play half holes. But what we'd have instead of D, E, F for our first line would be A, B, D flat. Now D flat can also be called C sharp. So C sharp on a D tin whistle is just no holes, covered. So we could play this. And that would be the first 3 notes of our main melody played 1/5 higher than the main melody. So if we carry on, we would have this. You can also do it a completely different way, which is the way I have done it in the past before I got to grips with the circle of fifths. And you can also look at piano chords. Now, these are some basic piano chords. I have included a full chart here of a bunch of piano chords, and I will link these in the descriptions down below as well. Basically, it means these notes can be played together. And what you can also do is you can get rid of the notes in these chords that don't appear on your tin whistle and use the notes that are left over. So for example, that is our basic main melody. That is what we're trying to harmonize with. Use your bass note that appears in any of these piano chords, and then use one of the other notes in that piano chord. Play around with it all and see how it sounds. This is a complicated way of doing it, so as an example, I'll just show you, using those beat notes, a selection of different things that we could potentially play with the main melody. So that is it from me. That is a cheats guide to making harmonies on tin whistle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have basic beginner harmony techniques that you guys can share with everybody in this tin whistle community, do let me know in the comments below. If I'm missing some tricks, I need to know them. So yeah, get back to me, let me know, and let everybody know so we can all enjoy learning. I hope you liked this one. If you haven't already, do check me out on Ko-fi and Patreon. Do check out some of my other links in the description, including Facebook, Instagram, my Amazon store, Teespring if you're interested in tin whistle clothes, and all sorts of things. Until next week, stay safe, stay home, happy whistling, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!